Hello! We are back for day number 3. Hope you guys are ready. You're feeling good. I know I saw a lot of you guys are sore. That's okay though. That means you're doing it right. We're getting fitter together. So I love it. Putting that workout up. We got PowerAbs and some SuperPHIIT today. We got a little twist on the traditional SuperPHIIT workout, but it's going to be fun. And I know you guys are going to enjoy it. So I'm going to wait just a second, let everybody sign in and get ready. If you guys haven't done your warm-up yet, then feel free to get that warm-up started. If you have, I love it. I love that you're excited and ready to go. If you guys are sore, make sure you're drinking that water. That's definitely going to help. Also, just focus on your sleep and your recovery. Getting enough sleep is going to be really important as we are working really, really hard and you need to recover. Get that sleep. Try and get a little bit of movement throughout the day. If you tend to sit a lot, just try and take little walks throughout the day. Even like a 2-minute walk, just getting up and moving around is going to be good for you. It's going to help with that soreness. I do have that recovery video here as well under the guides. So go to that. It's going to help with your recovery. Just help you stretch a little bit, get a little looser. You can do it right after the workouts when you're nice and loose, or on those recovery days, or all of the above. Whenever you can fit it in, I suggest getting that in as well. Also, when you're eating well, eating those vegetables, those lean proteins, those complex carbs, fruit, things like that, it's going to fuel your body. You're going to feel good, and you're going to, like I say, it's just going to help you recover as well. Sorry, I just put that on the camera a little bit. But I hope you guys are ready to get after it. I know I am. Today we have PowerAbs, some no equipment, and then in our SuperPHIIT workout, you will need 1 dumbbell for level 1 and 2 dumbbells for level 2, but just for one of the movements. Other than that, we're going body weight today. It's gonna be a fun workout though. So let's get to it. PowerAbs, we're gonna start with some plank shoulder taps. So right here, abs are going to be nice and tight. Level 1 is going to be on our knees, tapping one shoulder, alternating back and forth. Really squeeze those abs, rotate that hip under. I don't want your butt sticking up. I'll show you from the side. I don't want this. Make sure your hips are rotated under and you're squeezing those PowerAbs. Hips should be slightly past your knees as you tap one shoulder and then the other. Level 2, we're going to our feet. Same thing. Abs are staying nice and tight. Rotate those hips under. You shouldn't be like this. If you start to feel your lower back stop, reset, and then get back to work. That's the first movement. Next, we are going into Superman shoulder press. So right here, lift up, bring those arms down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, reach back to the front, and then come back down. This is just a fun twist on the traditional Supermans, working that lower back, glutes, hamstrings. We want to round out those PowerAbs with some work for our lower backs. We have that balance. That's going to be the same for level 1 and for level 2. Next, we are going back into that plank position, and we are going into plank hip dips this time. So on your knees, and abs are nice and tight. Then we are just going side to side, tapping those hips against the ground. This is going to work those 6-pack ab muscles, and then also those obliques, those muscles on the side. That's for level 1. Level 2, we're doing that same thing, but going from our feet. So abs are tight, tapping those hips side to side. Those are going to get those abs burning, I can assure you that. Next, we are flipping over to our back, and we are going to be getting scissor kicks. So on your back, level 1, we are going to have bent knees. Arms are going to be by your sides. From here, we're just going up and down, alternating legs. Like I said, keep those abs tight though. I want that back flat against the ground as you do this. You can rest your head on the floor if that's easier for you. My bun is being annoying, so it's weird, but there we go, that's better. Just keeping those abs tight. Or if you tend to have neck problems, make sure you keep your eyes to the ceiling, or you can even put a little something under your head, but either way, make sure that back stays flat. For level 2, we are going to have straight legs, so those scissor kicks are the same thing. Don't let that foot touch the ground. It can get close, but don't let it touch. Abs are going to stay nice and tight. Just switching back and forth. Scissor kicking, that top leg just goes to vertical, no farther than that. The last movement for level 1, you guys do get some rest today, so you are going to rest Level 2, you do have hollow rocks. This is gonna get those abs nice and strong, get those abs popping, and get those abs on fire. So arms are overhead, and then we're just rocking back and forth. If that's too difficult, you can bring your arms down. If that's too difficult, you can bend your knees. But like I said, this movement is just gonna be for level 2. For level 1, I want you to rest so that we can feel those abs and work those abs and not your lower back, and just keep proper form throughout those 10 minutes. So rest if you need it. If you don't, then you can do those hollow rocks. Those are your movements you're gonna need for PowerAbs. For our SuperPHIIT, I know we did some burpees yesterday, but today we have squat thrusts. So burpees, but without push-ups. You know what that means? Tomorrow we don't have any burpees or squat thrusts or anything like that. So we're just gonna get them done. So for level 1, you're gonna give me a squat thrust and then a lateral double step. So what I want here, hands to the ground, jump those feet out, jump those feet in, step, 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 step. If you wanna keep it low impact, the steps are, but you can also step those squat thrusts in and out, step, step. For level 2, very similar, but we're gonna do a little side shuffle. So you're giving me that squat thrust, hands to the ground, up, and then we're just getting in a little side shuffle, squat thrust, side shuffle, 2 shuffles to the side, back and forth. Whew, that's gonna get that heart rate up. Next, we are going into some push-ups. We can bring your heart rate down, work that upper body, get it nice and strong, build those muscles, and we are doing hand release push-ups. So for level 1, we are going from our knees, abs are nice and tight, chest to the ground, hands up, just like that. Like I said, chest all the way to the ground, that full range of motion. Level 2, you are gonna go from your feet, chest to the ground, hands up, abs stay nice and tight with each rep. You guys know me. You know I love push-ups. They're so good for you. Next, we are going to our feet, and we are doing side-to-side squat shuffles. Level 1, you are just gonna step it. So right here, we're gonna get nice and low in that squat. Step to the side, squat, back and forth, keeping that chest up tall. If you can't go that low in your squat, even just going quarter squat. If you do have knee problems, I want you to make sure that you're really pushing your knees out. Even if you don't have knee problems, make sure you're pushing your knees out, step together, squat, step together. If you want, you can also squat to a surface if that makes you feel better, if that makes it a little bit easier on your knees as well. That's level 1. Level 2, of course, we are jumping. So you're gonna do that squat, side to side shuffle, squatting, jump, switching back and forth, keeping that chest up nice and tall, getting nice and low in that squat. I'll show you from the side real quick just so you can see that as well. Squat. Level 2 is jumping. Level 1 is just stepping, but you can see what that looks like. Next, we got dumbbell swings. Level 1 will just have 1 dumbbell. I know a lot of you guys like these dumbbell swings. Bringing that dumbbell up to chest or eye height at the highest. Back is nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes in the top. That's for level 1 with 1 dumbbell. Level 2, we're gonna have 2 dumbbells. So you have 2 options. You can do the dumbbells on the outside. I like this way because my arms are short. So just right here, back is staying nice and tight. Level 2, you can also go between your legs, but I have short arms, so I prefer outside. Heart rate is up with even just a few reps. 2 more movements. We are almost there. Sorry. We can almost get our workout in. You can do these with me so that you are getting warm as we do it. Next, lateral hops for level 1, just jumping back and forth, side to side, or keep it low impact. Step, side to side. Level 2, you are going over that dumbbell, just back and forth, or if you want to keep it low impact but a little bit more, you can step over your dumbbell. Last but not least, we have squat thrust plus jumping jack. So those squat thrusts we did in the beginning, here, jump out, jump in, jumping jack. Keep it low impact. You can step it out, step it in, and I like getting a step jack on each side just to balance it out. So there you go. Those are the movements we're gonna need for today's Total Body Transformation Challenge. Power abs, we are doing 4 rounds. We're getting 30 seconds of each movement. We're starting with those shoulder taps. Then we're going into those Superman plus shoulder press. Then we have those plank hip dips, scissor kicks, and level 1, you get to rest for 30 seconds. Level 2, you have those hollow rocks. 4 rounds of that to make 10 minutes. Then we have our 1 minute of rest and reset. And we are going into our SuperPHIIT workout, which will be every 2 minutes for 4 rounds, making 8 minutes. 8 squat thrusts for those lateral double steps for level 1, and 10 squat thrusts plus that lateral shuffle for level 2. Then we have 10 of those hand release push-ups, 12 of those side-to-side squat shuffles, or 6 each way, and then as many dumbbell swings in the remainder of those 2 minutes as possible. Once those 2 minutes are up, we're gonna repeat it. 4 rounds. Then we have 2 rounds, 30 seconds of lateral hops, 30 seconds of those squat thrust plus jumping jack. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good 21-minute workout. I hope you guys are ready. Glad you're here. So let's do this thing. I'm gonna do 1 round level 1, 1 round level 2, back and forth as I always do. Hope you guys are ready, starting out with those shoulder taps. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Abs nice and tight. Alternating arms with each rep. Rotate those hips under. Like I said, make sure that butt's not sticking up. You want to rotate those hips. Squeeze those abs as if someone was going to punch you in the stomach. You really want to brace those abs so you can feel them working and we can get the most out of this 10-minute power abs workout. 5 seconds. Then we're going into those Superman plus shoulder press and switch. Here we go. Lifting up, bringing those arms down. Level 2, if you guys want to just hold and just bring those arms up and down, you can do that for a little bit more of a challenge. But today, I'm just requiring you lift and reset with each rep. After this, we're going into those plank hip dips. And switch right into those plank hip dips. Squeezing those abs. Try and tap that hip to the ground if you can. Side to side, work those obliques, that muscle on the side of your core. We got 3 seconds. And switch to those scissor kicks. Bent knee for level 1. Straight leg for level 2. Keep that back flat though. Abs nice and tight. Back stays flat. Squeezing as hard as you can. If you have a hard time keeping that back flat, think about rotating your pelvis and almost try to get your hips off of the ground. 5 seconds. And switch. Level 1 rest. Level 2, you are doing those hollow rocks. If you forgot what hollow rocks are, these are them. Or you can bring those arms down, bend those knees. Woo! Level 1, you get to rest. So if you want to do the hollow rocks, you can. But remember, we have 4 rounds. So I want you to make sure that you can continue to stay strong throughout the workout. 5 seconds. Then we're going back to those shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1, and switch back to those shoulder taps. That's it. Great job. Keep those abs nice and tight. If you start to feel your lower back stop, reset. If it's too easy on your knees, you can do a few reps on your feet, then return to your knees. Here we go. Feeling good. Power abs are burning. And switch. Superman shoulder press. It's good to work that lower back to balance out all that ab work we do. Plus it's a little built-in rest for those power abs. That's it. Lift as high as you can off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and switch back to those plank hip dips. And you go through the middle, really squeeze those abs. PowerAbs on fire. But, as I always say, just imagine how good they're gonna look at the end of this 21-day body transformation challenge. Your abs are gonna look so good. Here we go. 3, and switch. Back to those scissor kicks. Level 1, you have bent knees. Level 2, you got those straight legs. Don't let that bottom foot touch though. Make sure that back stays flat. Squeezing those abs as hard as you can. If you need to rest, that's okay. Take a second, then just get right back to work. 3, and switch. Woo. Hollow rocks, level 2, here we go. But after this, we're halfway done. Woo. Remember with these hollow rocks, if you need to make them a little easier, you can bend your knees, bring your arms down, or arms up by your ears. Here we go. 5 seconds. And switch. Halfway done. Here we go. Squeeze those abs as hard as you can here. Definitely feeling those abs burning. I don't know about you, but it hurts so good. Like I said, we're in it together, so you better keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving. I know you are too. 3 seconds, and switch. You're doing great. Lift up nice and high here. And if you can't lift your arms and legs, just try and lift your upper body and move those arms. 3 seconds. And switch. Back to those plank hip dips. Really squeeze those abs as you go through the middle too. No lazy stomachs. You're doing great. I know those abs are popping already. 5 seconds. And switch. Back to those scissor kicks. Whew. Each round definitely gets harder and harder, but we're in it to win it, so let's do this. Try not to let that bottom foot touch the ground. Keep that back flat. That's the number 1 rule. Back stays flat so we know we're working those abs. And switch. Level 1, you can rest. Level 2, you're doing those hollow rocks. But after this, we just have 1 more round. Woo. I'm gonna stretch a little with all my level 1ers out there. Even level 1 is hard, I'll admit that. 10 seconds though, and then we're on our last round. And then we get a minute of rest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oops, almost forgot what I was doing. I was gonna go to my elbows. Last set of these shoulder taps. Squeeze those power abs as hard as you can. It's the last one. Make sure you keep breathing too. Sometimes it's hard, especially with ab workouts, to remember to breathe. We gotta get that oxygen flowing. Here we go, 3 seconds. Switch. That's it, you're doing great. Don't stop. I know it's easy to just lay there on the floor, but don't you dare do it. 5 seconds. And switch. Back to those plank hip dips. This is our final round. We're almost there. I don't know about you, but my abs, they're starting to hate me right now, but that's okay. We're almost done. 5 seconds. And switch. Level 1, this is your last movement. Level 2 will be done before we know it as well. And here, don't let that bottom foot touch. I know your abs are getting tired. Probably feel some hip flexor in there too. But don't let that foot touch. Squeeze those abs. Keep that back flat. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I need a second. And then we have our hollow rocks for level 2. Level 1, if you want to do these hollow rocks too, you can, because it's the last round. And then we get a minute of rest. Seconds. Come on, 5. Go, go, go. And time. Woo! Power abs. That's no joke, but hurts so good. Need a drink of water. So next, we are going into our SuperPHIIT workout. We have 2-minute rounds. We have 4 rounds. Every 2 minutes. I can't even talk, all the blood's in my ab, we're gonna say that. 8 squat thrusts plus those lateral double sets for level 1, 10 squat thrusts plus the lateral shuffle for level 2. Then we have 10 hand release push-ups, 12 side to side squat shuffles, stepping for level 1, jumping for level 2. Then as many dumbbell swings as possible in the remainder of the 2 minutes, double for level 2. Then 2 rounds, 30 seconds each of lateral hops and squat, thrust, plus jumping jack. 10-minute fit workout in 5 seconds. And let's go. Here we go. I lost count there. I was like, that was 7. I think this is 8. And then after that, we have 10 of those hand release push-ups. Here we go. And we have our side to side squat, shuffle stepping. Level 1, level 2 is jumping. Breathing as you're working. Woo. 11 and 12. Woo. And then level 1, you have dumbbell swings. Level 2, you have double dumbbell swings. Make sure you keep breathing. 20 seconds. Remember, level 2, you have both of those dumbbells. Either way, keeping that back tight and breathing while we're working. 5 seconds. And switch. Back to those squat thrusts. Ten reps for level 2, 8 reps for level 1. Doing those hand release push-ups. Great job. Side to side squat shuffle. Here we go. Keep that perfect form. Woo. 12 there, and then our dumbbell swings. We got 30 seconds. And then we're already 2 rounds down. Getting as many reps here as possible. Keep that back tight, don't round it. Use those hips. Keep breathing. 3. And switch. Here we go. Round number 3. Get these done as fast as you can so we can get all those dumbbell swings. And I should remind you, if you can't keep up with me, just go at your own pace. This is your journey. Oh wait, that was 8. I got so excited about talking about your journey. Almost did extra reps. Ooh, here we go. And if these push-ups are too hard and you need to reduce it to 8 reps, that's okay, or even 6 reps. I want to make sure you can do them all in a row. We have time for those dumbbell swings. Here we go. Make sure you keep pushing those knees out while you squat. Woo. Back to those dumbbell swings. You have just over 30 seconds. Keep that back tight. Use those hips. And if one dumbbell is too easy, try 2 dumbbells. Either way, keep breathing, keep working. You got this. 15 seconds. Then we just have one more round of these 2 minutes. And then we got our 2-minute finisher. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. Woo! Sweating. Come on, keep going. Try to get those done fast. Makes them harder. Keep breathing. Keep working. You're doing great. So our last set here. Keep that perfect posture, especially as you get tired. Big jump. That was my fastest round. Just excited to be done, I guess, or get more swings. Here we go, come on. Come on, keep working. Don't put those dumbbells down. Almost there. 15 seconds. Woo. Then we have 2 rounds, 30 seconds. Lateral hops, squat thrust, and jumping jack. And switch. Here we go. Lateral hops. Level 2, you're going over that dumbbell. Keep it low impact. Just step it back and forth. But if you can, jump it, because that's gonna help you burn more calories and burn more fat and just get fitter. So here we go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Squat thrust, jumping jack. Let's do it. Low impact, you can step it. Step those jacks as well. But to get that heart rate up, burn those calories, try and jump it if you can. You can even put your hands on an elevated surface as well. We got 3, 2, 1. Back to those lateral hops. Last minute, come on, finish strong. Don't stop. Even if you have to step, keep moving. Woo. And keep breathing. You're doing great. Three, 2, 1. Woo. Squat thrust, jumping jack. Let's go. Finish strong. Don't stop. Like I said, we're in it together. 10 seconds. 5. And time. Woo. Oh, that heart rate. Woo. Sorry, I need a second to breathe. That was good. High five. That got me out of breath. Got my heart rate up. That's for sure. That's no joke. I don't know if that was the highest, but it got to 153 when I looked at it. It means we're doing it right. Pushing it. Getting fitter together. Like I said, one day at a time. In these 21 days, let's just breathe. Bring the heart rate down a little bit. Catch your breath. I like to walk back and forth a little bit. And then stretch, but it's nice to just move. Bring down our heart rate. That was good. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed doing it with me. That was sweaty. Listening. I mean, sparkling, as a lot of you guys said. So good, so good. Let's take a second, though, now that we've collected ourselves a little bit. You're probably still out of breath, but let's stretch those power abs. Take a second. Feels so nice. Just breathe. Focus on how awesome you are by finishing that 21-minute workout. It was not easy, but now it is done, and we are fitter because of it. And like I said, we're in it together. Ooh, feels so nice. Nice stretch. Hip flexors, abs. I know a lot of you guys said your legs are sore, so we didn't have any heavy dumbbell squats. You're welcome. But tomorrow is going to be a new day, so you'll see what is in store for tomorrow. Definitely feel my legs a little bit too. If you guys, the front of your legs, you're feeling that, you can stretch it just by holding on one, or in the recovery video, there's a couch stretch. You should do that stretch. Or even just standing here, if you need a balance, you can hold on to something. That feels nice. I feel like I wasn't sweating as much during it. Now like everything's like pouring off. That was good though. Thanks for doing it with me. You guys are amazing. Go hydrate, eat, fuel yourself well. Like I said, I love all this sharing of recipes that you guys are doing. It's really cool, and it just gives me some good ideas too. So I always like seeing what other people are cooking and eating. It helps keep us all on track. So I enjoy you guys, and just keep sharing your before pictures. I've seen a lot of awesome people sharing their before pictures, especially if they didn't feel comfortable. I feel like that's so amazing. Just knowing that, you know, we can trust each other with our goals and sharing what we all look like. I mean, you guys get to see me working out. And I feel like it's just motivation. Like if we have that picture that we can look at, and if you guys haven't checked out the journal yet, get the journal and you can put your before picture in it, which is really cool because every day you're gonna look at that and it's gonna be your motivation. I know all of us have something that we wanna change. So if we see that every day, then it's motivation just to make those good choices during the day. Come and join me in these lives and join everybody else. We get to work out together. So I think that's just one of my favorite things about these challenges is we're in it together. So if you have any struggles, you know, we're all here to help. Even if I don't directly see it, somebody from either my team or somebody else in this amazing group is gonna see it and is gonna give you some feedback. And, you know, like I said, we're just in it together. And where do you find the journal? It's underneath the guides, either guides or discussion. I get the two mixed up, but it's at the top. I think it's under discussion. And if you scroll, then it has a journal there. If you don't see it there, then it's under guides. So look in those two places. It shouldn't take you too long to find it, but it is very helpful. It has some tips from me and my team, just ways to keep you successful. And like I said, you get to log everything every day. Make sure you're drinking your water, eating your veggies, your proteins, getting in your workout here, sweating with me, keeping each other accountable. So yeah, I suggest checking out that journal. It is really cool. You guys are very welcome. I see all these amazing comments coming up. Sorry, I just love to talk. So I will stop talking. Day 3 is done. Yeah, Jenny, that's funny. Oh man. Hopefully you're not dead. Hopefully you can survive because we got 21 days to do. I guess now we're down to like 18, so you gotta stay alive. It might be beating faster than normal, but that helps you know that you are alive. Bye, Patricia. Hope you guys, oh, Kelly, way to get that heart rate up. I love it. Super spicy. Yeah, we can get another high five. Cassie, I love it. Danielle, I love it. Yeah, Megan. Whoop, whoop. Deborah, sounds like you did it right. Yes, you guys are all amazing. That was definitely a hardcore one, but hopefully it was a little less. So my plan was to have it be a little less muscular intensive. We get that heart rate up, and then tomorrow's gonna be a little more muscular intensive, but it's good to get moving, get sweating. I know some people are sore, so it's good to get that heart rate up and burn calories, burn fat. I know we all wanna look better naked, so this is just gonna help. Megan, yep, I totally caught you laying face down. Right there, right on the same page. As I was laying there, I was like, I wish I could just lay here, but I know you guys are watching me and we're doing it together. No one's gonna be laying there, so we got to work. Yes, day number 3 is done. You guys are awesome. Naomi, that's funny. You're right though, it was tough. Got that cardio up. Okay, yeah, I see that someone helped you with the journal. You guys are all very welcome. Okay, it was a sneaky hard workout. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I know a lot of people always end up waiting for me to finish because they get home and they can't start the live right away, but they can't start the live until I'm done talking. So awesome job. I will look at your guys' comments. Thank you so much for doing this workout with me. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you back for tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun and always better with you guys. So let's keep making those healthy choices. Get that sleep, drink that water, get a few extra steps in the day if you can, ideally 10,000. That movement is just gonna help with that recovery and help you get to those goals. So great job, and I'll see you tomorrow for our 21-day body transformation challenge workout. Bye guys.